Hey everyone, Barry here from TGS with another Counter-Strike Source live stream. It's number 4 for this game. This is the 4th time I'm playing in 10 plus years, and we're doing it for TGS PC Week 2023. We're breaking our usual scheduling to do an entire week dedicated to PC games. I will note I'm running a bit different settings than normal, so knock on wood, hopefully we don't have any streams going down as we had with Ground Branch and Star Citizen lately, but going to be running this game in 4K. The only problem is game capture does not pick it up. So we're going back to good old display capture where the quality is a little bit less good. But my screen's in 4K, the game will be in 4K, and Streamlabs is going to take 4K down to 1080p for you guys. I have the stream up on my screen in the background, and it actually looks pretty good, maybe even better than normal. Might be that downsampling helping out, but either way, let's go ahead, get through our usual intro. We'll hop in from there. I'm running about a half hour or so late, so I'm really sorry about that. That was not the plan, but it's definitely not a typical day, the day I was hoping for, but we're going to make it work. So we might lose a little bit of time off of one of these two streams today, but yeah, I'm glad to at least hold them for at least an hour and a half to two, somewhere in between, and that'll be the plan per session here. But yeah, let's go ahead, get through the usual deal, get into the game, and we'll go for there. So plan for the day, schedule all in one. I'm just going to pull this up from our Discord. This is directly from our Discord. So this is PC Week 2023 in a nutshell. We're doing Counter-Strike Source today, day to defeat Source later. It was supposed to be 9:30 a.m. Obviously, I'm a half hour or so late, so we'll do 10 to 11:30 or 12. Then I'll take a break, come back with day to defeat Source between 12:30 and 1 for an hour and a half to 2, and that'll be it for today's sessions. I'm going to something later, so I had to cut sharp around, I think it was 2:30, so we'll see how the cookie crumbles one step at a time. Plenty more streams this week. I'm not going to go over all the times in detail, but we do have CSGO, Halo Infinite, KF2, Squad, American Truck Sim, trying Fall Guys on PC Saturday for quote unquote couch co-op with Electrovolts. We got Star Citizen that night if I can get it resolved. I sent the logs to Streamlabs from those streams that kept going down with SC lately. And then Ground Branch, same deal with Star Citizen. If I can get it up and running by then, we'll hold it. If not, we'll switch games. And then RS2, Vietnam. It's kind of strange, but it's like a game-to-game basis. 100% of my console streams through Streamlabs work fine, but 90% of my PC, for example, since I solved the CPU throttling by replacing the paste on my Omen's CPU and GPU, there's still an issue with Streamlabs being, I guess, possibly compatible, or there's a setting that's messing it up for Star Citizen and Ground Branch lately. But we've been able to hold every other stream, even ATS I run in 4K while streaming 1080p for 4+ hours on weekend nights, no problem. So it seems to be a game-to-game basis, but most of this list should be fine. Not going to win now because this is also the first time I'm running my computer screen plus the game in 4K while actually telling Streamlabs that I'm playing in 4K and asking it to output 1080p. Usually I just leave Streamlabs at 1080, 1080, but I'm hoping this might help out, but we'll find out one step at a time. Not a very demanding game for today's session, so that is that. Let me bring back the screen. Again, I have to use display capture for this one, unfortunately. Otherwise, I would just be showing the game right now to you guys. But yeah, throwback to when I was not using game capture. Now we have this up on the screen. But yeah, let's go ahead. Let me zoom through the rest of the intro. So plan for the game, we're just playing for fun. I will track KD, and we'll see how I do across our PvP this week, just like a normal week. But instead of our normal schedules like Hogwarts Legacy, Call of Duty, Hell Let Loose, blah blah blah, it is PC week, so it's drastically different. Like, sub, or subscription, thegamersociety.com Discord. Razer Stores, I'm Razer Streamer. Rep Sports with the coupon code TGS 15% off. Check it all out. Setup as in my equipment, PC hardware, all in the description. Not really anything for announcements. Again, this is TGS PC Week 2023, so we're breaking our normal schedule. And long story short, we'll be back to normal next week. But this entire week is a special week on the channel. And just a note, due to the fact that it is PC Week 2023, I'm going to basically donate 100% of TGS YouTube revenue this week. So anything we make on YouTube, 100% of it is going to go to the Hope for the Warriors charity. It's also Memorial Day in the US, so I felt that was pretty fitting. So we'll go ahead and see how we do this week. But sometimes I even double down just because I'm a nice guy. But we'll see how the week goes, and then that'll be the deal. But yeah, I'm doing 100% to Hope for the Warriors of everything. YouTube ad revenue, people member up, super chats, the whole 9 yards. So we'll see how the cookie crumbles. Moving on from that, I don't really have performance for you guys. I have no idea how I performed last stream. The last time we played was very long ago on Counter-Strike Source. I did do CSGO, and we hit 50 streams of that, and actually got my average over 1.0 after playing quite a few streams and learning new maps and this and that. Even just the vibes are different. Counter-Strike Source was probably my peak in performance of Counter-Strike way back in the mid-2000s when I played in Cal and so forth, but nowadays, I like to play CSGO, but I took it off the channel a few weeks ago as we wait for CS2, so that's a deal with that, by the way. But yeah, I didn't do too shabby on CSGO. I think I actually set my TGS KD record for CSGO on stream 50 on the dot, so that was pretty cool. Our best session ever on our kind of finale session in a way. But we're playing that tomorrow, so it wasn't true finale. Random chat, I already gave it away. Today's U.S. holiday Memorial Day. It's TGS, PC Week 2023. We've been waiting to do a special week of PC for a long time. We've had throwback weeks, shooter game weeks. We never did a PC week, so here it is. Yeah, while we're going into it, but yeah, I did solve the CPU throttling by replacing the CPU GPU paste with thermal pads on my Omen laptop. This thing can play games in 4K while streaming 1080p 60. You know, we've done it for years now, but the paste was just done terribly. I blame the manufacturer, whoever did it, but it was just done terribly. I ordered it, brand new from factory, so I don't know what the heck they did, but it looked like someone just smudged it on there and it spread all over the place and didn't actually, do its job. I'm surprised my computer lasted so long without CPU throttling, but that's why we've been able to do Star Citizen and Ground Branch lately, CPU throttling, but should not be a problem now. My computer is drastically maybe 20, 30 degrees Celsius cooler, running the most demanding games now, which is ridiculous if you really think about it. So we'll see how this session goes, and I'm hoping for a solid week, minimal issues. Again, I'm playing in 4K, running my computer in 4K, but Streamlabs is taking 4K down to 1080p. A little bit different than the last time we played this, but not really worried about this in CSGO. Halo Infinite, I do worry a little bit, but we've done Halo many, many times on PC without the stream breaking, so we're just going to hope for the best. Star Citizen, Ground Branch to the probs. I think we covered the full intro. I don't think we want to sit here blabbering on much longer. We covered plan for day, game spiel, schedule, setup, random stuff, performance, random chat. Again, we're back to normal scheduling next week, so next week we're back to Hogwarts Legacy, this and that. More on that next week. I might have a schedule change or two for our normal lineup, such as DMZ coming on Wednesdays from COD, but no guarantees. So at this time, I'm going to go ahead and pull us into the game. I have to pull up chat on my phone real quick, so just bear with me. Alright, seems like we're good to go. Appreciate the 2 likes, by the way. Let me get live chat going on here. There we go. Alright. I want to make sure this... It's like a beautiful transition on my computer. If I had this game in 1080p, the screen would start like, stroking out because it's trying to open the game in 1080 on a 4K screen. But I'm running the game in 4K. And I already ran a test to make sure it works okay. That was fine. Running a 1.05 mouse sensitivity. Never ran this game in 4K. I'm pretty sure he ran it in 1080p last time, especially because these are so tiny in 4K, but the game looks great, so I'm just going to leave it. And we got like the high settings in advanced, all that stuff going on. So that's that. So I see the stream just transferred over to CSGO in the background on my TV, which is a good sign. There's like a 15 or so second delay, so I'm glad to see that. I do see it. I am watching it on like a 50+ inch TV. It got a little blurry there, but I'm really sorry if it gets blurry at all, but that's due to the fact that, long story short, what's it called? We have to use display capture instead of game capture, which has lower quality. So I'm hoping it doesn't destroy the stream, but one step at a time. So we don't want a server that's full. We want people playing. We don't want password protected. I would like to keep the latency under 50 if possible. We got Dust 2 right here. Dust Deathmatch. Bunch of Ice Worlds. That D-Dust. Haven't played D-Dust in forever. Let's check it out. If I don't like how the game's looking, we can always try and swap over to 1080p, but I don't know if that would require shutting down the stream, so let's not get ahead of ourselves. It's been so long since I played this, I'm not used to the other game. Got a stream on my TV in the background. The frames are pretty good. We're running 60 at 4K right now. Stream's a little bit blurry than I would like, but that's because of display capture. That's one of the issues we had with Counter-Strike Source. I mean CSGO until I thought third-party apps, but I tried that for this game. Game capture and this just, they don't want to cooperate. Even if I try to do window capture, CS Source doesn't show up. It may just be such an old game that Streamlabs are just not picking it up. Forget this map, it's been a while. Feels really loosey-goosey. I had to mess with my sensitivity. I don't know if playing in 4K made a difference on my sensitivity, but it definitely could be the case. Feels very loosey-goosey. Might have to try lowering it. Let's see how the cookie crumbles. I got that guy. And unfortunately, this stream looks like it does when I played CSGO, used display capture. But it's like the only way we're going to be able to play it with Streamlabs, and I'm running max settings on the game in 4K, running Streamlabs at max settings for 4K to 1080p. There's nothing I can do, it's just the mode is not as high quality as game capture, which really sucks. Disappointed by that, but I'm not going to let it ruin my stream or my week. I had a pretty solid week last week. It was one of the better weeks of the year. But we started being late Fridays, and then we couldn't stream Saturday night due to, you know, Streamlabs issues, so change of pace real quick. Sorry, I had to cough real quick. What the hell is our whole team pushing out there? Why does this feel so sensitive? I usually play 1.05, but that's at 1080p. Try 1.0. Can I go in the free game? No, I guess you can in the server. I gotta forget what I'm doing here. Some of the functions are definitely different than CSGO, and now I went from being used to Counter-Strike Source from back in the day to CSGO. Long story short of what happened though, I played Counter-Strike 1.6 Condition Zero Source in leagues like Cal, OGL, stuff like that in the mid-2000s. There's a video on the channel of me just pooting people. This really old video, it's like 3 minutes long, but it's like a highlight video someone made for me back in the day from taking clips from our scrimmages and stuff. And I was pretty damn good. It was my peak of Counter-Strike play ever in my life. But then I got so tired of the hackers in Source that I stopped playing PC games, especially because I had to update my PC or upgrade it, and I just didn't want to put the money into it back then. So basically, we put this game, or PC gaming, on hold for over 10 years, and I got back into PC gaming in 2020. I think before that would have been like 2018, I mean 2008 or something was the last time I did PC, or even earlier than that. So yeah, it did. Over a 10-year break, I definitely lost some skills by every and all means. Targets are definitely harder to hit in 4K, but the graphics look great, so it's like a trade-off. No idea how many round server this is. Guess we'll find out together. I really think it's the sensitivity due to the 4K that's messing me up. It's getting more control though. It was way too loosey-goosey. What the fuck? How am I even doing? 5 and 4. Yeah, 5 and 4. 5 kills. I'm sure the stream looks better the smaller the screen you're on. Looking on a 50-inch screen, 4K 50-inch screen, does have a little bit of a tiny blur to it. But it's not horrendous. It definitely would look better on a smaller screen though. If you're looking on like a smaller screen, even like a 20, 30-inch monitor or something, I'm sure it looks drastically better because it's not as spread out. Just in the first general case of it, streaming is not really where it needs to be for 1080p 60 to look flawless, unfortunately. Maybe once we can upload like 25 Mbps. Until then, bought the wrong pistol. Oh well. Just keep it for now. I have a little bit of screen tear here, which I'll address. I just gotta go in the graphics settings probably. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, let's go. This match seems like it's never gonna end. Oh well. I haven't played D-Dust in so long, I just kinda wanna play D-Dust. Love the map Dust. They're pulling so many noobs. Yeah, we got 2 nade kills. Oh god. Dude, it's like 5 people. They say try switching off one of these settings. Let me see. Do we have that on? I don't see it. This must be just a CSGO setting. Trying to change my FPS max to see. Okay, let's go. It's like you just go in and just spray. Turn on vertical sync. See if that's an option. Oops. Hopefully that didn't break the stream. Oh, I think that fixed the tearing, go. I think that was it. Look at it, it's not doing it anymore. Let's just hope the stream doesn't die for me fucking with stuff while in the middle of the game. Yeah, it looks so much better. I wasn't waiting for vertical sync, so long story short, it was not having it. As long as the stream doesn't go down, we're good. Gosh damn it, bro. Come on, man. I took away over half my health with a fucking accidental nade. I'm apparently 12 and 8 right now, but still. Let's see. Someone's saying something. I think I'm gonna check, make sure we're not trying to even game. Oh my god. Gosh fucking damn it, dude. Actually left the match. When I was trying to resume game. I'm pretty sure I lost my score with it. So I'm gonna have to we're gonna have to look it up. What I'll have to do is go back on the stream and see how I was doing and pull that out now. Trying to see if I can get my KD, and then from there I can see if we can see how I was doing. Just bear with me. We're doing pretty good, so I'll later on I'll have to go back on the stream manually and figure out how hell we're doing. Because we were like 12 and 8 or something, then I accidentally left, trying to change some settings. I definitely feel like the screen tearing kind of went away, turning on that wait for vertical sync. So that's good. Oh god, I'm dead. Yeah. While I'm dead here, I'm trying to see if I can figure out how I was doing before I actually left the damn match. It's definitely not how I was hoping our PC week would start, but seems like the screen tearing's gone, so that's one resolve. Two, Now I'm actually leaving games, so just bear with me. I'm trying to see if I can... All I gotta do is catch myself looking at the score for like a second. We can know how we did pretty much last match. Not even last match, the same match, just accidentally left because I was messing with my settings. 12, oh there we go, 12 and 8, pause. I got 12 and 8 on my TV right there. Let me focus on the game real quick, then I'll pull that back up. So I was right, it was 12 and 8. I think we went 14 and 9 or something before I accidentally left. So. Just want to know how I did today. So I'll pull that, I'll keep looking at that in a moment. We're gonna probably die anyway. So many people in this lobby that like rush together. Teammate really walks in front of me and just gets us fucking killed. Alright, bring the stream back up. I'm literally watching on my TV right now. About a few minutes ago worth of time. Alright, I got a good spot. 12 and 8, and then I think it was the last section that happened before I accidentally left. So I'm pretty sure when I died I messed with the setting. Getting distracted, so my KD's suffering now, but here, I got it on my TV right now. Let's see what happens here. 14 and 9. Because 12 and 8, I got 2 kills and died. Which means 14 and 9. And I think that's where I broke the stream. Yep, there we go. I'm in the settings right now on my TV. Just watching a few minutes ago when I accidentally left that match so we can know how we did. Applied the settings, then I accidentally clicked disconnect. Yep. So 12 and 8. Plus 2 and 1. It's 14 and 9. 14 and 9 plus 3 and 4 right now. Get my live feed back to now, then I can ultra focus back on the game. Again, sorry that the quality is not the best. Game capture does not work apparently for older Counter-Strike, even when I went on my way to, you know, a lot of third-party apps, everything that you can do to try and make it work. And I think it's just such an old game that game capture does not recognize it. Terrible aim by me. I also feel like the sensitivity is still whack. I used to play on 1.05. But the problem with that is we're playing in 4K today, unlike previous session. So you get that in. Gonna try messing with my sensitivity. Probably have to do the same for day of defeat, but if we could figure a sweet spot, we're good to go. So far, you know, not too shabby of a session. Usually these would have been held in the afternoon, but had some change of plans. But I've been waiting for PC week for a year now, so we were definitely going to hold both sessions. So, probably live earlier than I usually am 99.9% of the time, but it was the only way to make this happen. This is much better. I feel like I'm not zooming as much. If I shake violently, you might see some stream tear, but like reasonable movements, it's fine. Gosh damn it. I got the one guy. Should be using game capture for most of our games, but I could probably get away with adding some more brightness onto this. At least I took the guy with me. I knew they saw me. Terrorist. Really? Okay,
let's go.
Last round. 6 and 7. Keep that in mind. We'll be playing on random servers. Tried the old school spray and pray technique. Shout out to a little sick in chat. What is up? I really hate how display capture makes my streams look. I really do, but that's why I moved on to game capture for every game. But yeah, this I play extremely rarely, with game capture not picking up Counter-Strike Source for some reason. Picks up everything. I don't know about Day of Defeat Source. We might have to run that on display capture mode, which sucks. As you can see, it gets a little bit blurry and this and that. It's a little bit darker just naturally. I mess with the gamma and the brightness, but I'm sure I can do some more work. But I never use it anymore, so I don't really care to optimize it. So we're just gonna kind of have to go with it. Yeah, Counter-Strike Source from way back in like the mid-2000s. This is what I played the most out of every Counter-Strike. But again, I took over a 10-year break from PC gaming from like the end of the mid-2000s till 2020, so definitely lost a lot of my Counter-Strike skill. Dude, how did more people not die? Look, we hit like 6 people. It's a fun game. I mean, I wouldn't go out of my way to buy it. The game's so old, and yeah, I can imagine there's not many people on it right now. Actually, gonna Google it. Let's see. Counter-Strike Source Stream Charts, or whatever it's called. Oh, wow. I would never expect, but there's actually 3,200 people playing Counter-Strike Source. Just much more than I ever expected. Interesting. It's doing better than I thought. Much, much better. I think Day of Defeat Source will be lucky to have like 200 people playing the game when I stream that later today. And within like an hour after completing this session, I'll be setting up for that. Eventually we're going to change maps. Played a lot of, we don't really get, I don't think they even have D-Dust in CSGO. I never seen it, so I had to take the opportunity to hop on good old D-Dust. I love the map D-Dust. Can poon so many noobs. Right now we're 10-10. We were 14-9 before I accidentally left this, so we're technically 24-19. So not too shabby. My first time back. I haven't played this in like a year plus, I think. And I don't play it often. It's like a once a year kind of throwback session. In the fall, I will be holding Throwback Week or something along those lines, but haven't decided the games yet. This may or may not make it. Long story short, one, I needed my PC. It was a few years old and had to get upgraded or replaced. So it was a decision based on money and also on the fact there were so many hackers when Counter-Strike Source was the primary Counter-Strike. Like, hacking was ridiculously bad. There were so many people hacking. It just it ruined the experience. Long story short, I got tired of going into every lobby and someone used an aimbot or spin hacks or something, and I just went to console only. You can blame games like GTA 4 because obviously GTA 4 ran great on console. Games like that kind of pulled me off the PC, and then I never got back into it until 3 years ago. I think it's been about 3 years, or no, it's gonna be 3 years in the fall that I've gone back into PC gaming. We're at like 2.5 right now. This is a PC week on the channel, so I'm doing Counter-Strike Source Day, Defeat Source today, 2 major throwbacks. Tomorrow we're doing a newer Counter-Strike CSGO, which I'll be able to use game capture. It won't look like, doo-doo on the stream. Getting pixelated and having darker shadows than I should. But it's the best I can do for Counter-Strike Source. Literally Streamlabs doesn't even recognize Counter-Strike Source, period. Let's see. It's probably like nobody's streaming this game anymore. Maybe I'm wrong. There are people, but I wouldn't be surprised if I'm the only person on YouTube on CSS right now. Probably the same for Day of Defeat Source later too. Not doing too shabby for only playing this once a year though. Dude, I love how the guy turns the corner and just instantly headshots me. I wish we could see his camera. Like, I would love to see that shot take place. So I'm not calling him a hacker. I just want to like see, because it's just crazy how fast he turns and headshots. I usually don't get too specific on channel, because I don't want to give away too much, but just consider me between the range of late 20s to early 30s, in there somewhere. I'm part of the, I was in my teens during Counter-Strike 1.6, Condition Zero Source, so. You always gotta be cautious on the web. Streamers out there who are just like, here's my address, and then they wonder why something bad happens. My view is, don't give out too much info. If you ever make it big, obviously, you don't really have an option. That's gonna happen, but small channel life, it's best to just not get too personal. Made a shout out a little sick for stopping by. I greatly appreciate you stopping in. Thank you for the good luck on the stream. It is greatly appreciated. Probably gonna be ultra quiet today because I don't know who's gonna want to watch a CSS stream, but I base this channel on what I want to play more than what might get the views. We just got a few mofos there. Hell yeah. I don't know how long this match is supposed to last, but I'm gonna probably bounce from D-Dust soon. We'll go find something else to do. I'm trying to say, is there anything that tells me like Forgot I have two overlays on. I got the Steam FPS overlay in the top left, and then I got the actual Counter-Strike source overlay in the bottom right, but it'll allow us to see how stuff's performing. So far, so good. I don't jinx it, knock on wood. I was trying to stream Star Citizen Saturday night, and Streamlabs crashed on me about 3 or 4 times before we gave up. But then I did a test of Rise of Storm 2 Vietnam, and we were able to run it for over an hour while I'm in 4K settings on my PC in 4K display while running the game in 1080p. So it's kind of stupid. I don't know why certain games don't cooperate. Maybe it's just the fact that they demand way more CPU, GPU power, and maybe it's pushing my limit. Streamlabs just can't handle it. But I don't know. I sent my logs over to Streamlabs actually support, so I'm hoping that they'll be able to provide me some feedback as why that's happening. How long have we been live today? Let me see. Been live for almost 45 minutes. Another 45 to an hour 15. I'll wing it.
Alright, let's move out.
Why does our whole team look like a bunch of bots? I love how I'm just unloading, but we're not getting shit with it. Man, some piece of garbage. I mean, that's what I would expect from an MP5, but I really don't think it'd be that inaccurate that we're not hitting shit with it.
Counter-terrorists win. Okay, let's go.
Just gonna try something. Usually play at 1.05, but it just feels ultra fast for what it should be. I'm trying to go a little bit lower, see if that helps. Gets me closer to where I want to be. This is definitely closer to where I want to be, so I might be able to get my shots on a little bit better with this.
Bomb has been planted.
No, I got bum rush.
Terrorists win.
T win. Of course, we can't buy anything good.
Alright, let's move out.
Apparently, we're voting for next map, so 17-16. Gotta try to remember that. Oh my god. Of course. I saw him. I saw him.
Terrorists win. Bomb has been
I don't know if I'll just stick to the server. Depends if it's one, if it switches. Two, I might just find a different server for us to hop into something else. But it's been fun. I haven't played D-Dust in so long since the 50 streams I did on CSGO. D-Dust didn't exist, so it's the first time playing D-Dust in like D-Dust original in like a year plus. So I've kind of just been chilling on it. I don't know, maybe it's just not in season on CSGO. No! When they get the AK, just the whole fucking squad's right there. Okay, next one tuning in. This is the start of TGS PC Week 2023. Just PC games all week, broke our normal schedule. We'll be back to normal next week. All of our revenue this week from YouTube alone goes to charity, as I already mentioned earlier in the stream. And I will say again, sorry that the quality is not as good as it should be. But game capture on Streamlabs was not picking up Counter-Strike source, even with third-party apps allowed, as in Streamlabs, like you do for CSGO to make it work. So in the end, unfortunately, we just had to run this on display capture, which shadows look a lot darker, and then it gets a tiny bit pixelated. I'm playing in 4K while my PC set to 4K, and we're streaming in Streamlabs. I have it going from 4K to 1080p. Which I've never done before. I never actually set the input on Streamlabs to 4K and the output is 1080. Usually I just have it as 1080 and 1080 and it worked fine. But since I'm running this in actual native 4K, I decided to try something new today. So far so good. Let's not jinx it. It'll be much better once we actually play in game capture for CSGO tomorrow. Maybe we'll do another round or two, I don't know. Thought it was supposed to change maps, but I didn't see if it voted. Is there a vote log in here anywhere?
Counter-terrorists win. Okay, let's go.
And I walked right into a headshot. That guy fucking bullshit, or did I really just walk into a headshot, man? Some of these people are sus. This guy just naded himself. Love how just at the view of this dude's dead on the ground, we're looking down at his feet.
Terrorists win.
Gotta make sure my toes is alright. I see. Definitely gonna bounce, so maybe after one or two more rounds, we'll call it. I wanna go out on a bang, as in actually do well. Yeah, fuck that. 21-21 on the dot. Might be worth just heading out and finding a different server so we can change it up. So it was fun while it lasted, but wouldn't mind getting a different match. So I really want to do deathmatch. That's deathmatch. There's Crack House. That's deathmatch. Fun times. D-Dust 2. Seems like that's pretty much the list. So we'd have to hop into deathmatch. I guess we can. Worst case, we get out of there quick. The fuck? Who shot me, dude?
Sector clear. This position.
Okay, what's going on out here? Like an off battle.
Enemy spotted.
Oh, come on, teammate. Are you fucking blind? Dude's right there. The dude's looking right at him. Doesn't fire a fucking round.
Go, go, go! Enemy spotted. Affirmative.
Look how I just get pre-fired.
Stick together, team. Stick together, team. Enemy spotted. This position.
Just hiding over here.
Need back.
Don't really care for deathmatch. I'd much rather be on the authentic Counter-Strike experience. I'm doing terrible at it, which is fine. We did pretty well in the first match. Just there's not a lot of servers open. Eventually I might hop into some zombie. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Really?
Go, go, go! Go, go, go! Go, go, go! Go, go, go! Hold this position.
Oh, come on. I hate fucking deathmatch. It's so corny. Everyone has, like, ops. Plus the server feels like choppy, even though latency seems okay. Man, these people are just fucking bullshit. I'm out of here. So everyone's just hitting every fucking shot. It's kind of debatable. I know it's an older game, so I'm just gonna get out of there. I'm just not in the mood for everyone hitting every shot around every corner in a deathmatch. I don't see this game as a deathmatch game at all. Our only option is really to go back to where we were. Unless that server is like gone. So I'm gonna see if any of these are non-deathmatch. There's a server I was in before. They moved to Dust 2. Took down my shitty 4 and 9 that match. I think we're at a flat 1.0 right now, so for all I know, I'll stick in this server till we go to zombies at this rate.
Terrorists win. Lock and load.
Go, go, go.
Fire in the hole.
Go, go, go.
Terrorists win. Lock and load. Fire in the hole. Fire in the hole.
Seems like they might have went mid. They might be pushing B. Get the f out of here, bro.
Terrorists win.
So far, 2-1 on this one.
Alright, let's move out.
Used to be awesome with the op, but I'm like afraid to mess with it. 'Cause, I don't know. With the aim being different, playing in 4K than 1080, it's just like I don't know if I want to be messing with that kind of stuff.
Fire in the hole. Fire in the hole. Bomb has been planted. Terrorists win. Alright, let's move out. You take the point. Fire in the hole.
I don't know how I'm 9-2, guys, but my younger Counter-Strike source self from my League playing days maybe kicking in a little bit. They all have pings, so I don't know if any of them are actual bots. Apparently I'm a star now. No idea what that means. Okay. Ten and three.
Bomb has been planted. Terrorists win. Okay, let's go.
Wow. Stupid death. Still 10 and 4 right now, though. So I've been doing great in these non-deathmatch maps. The only time we've had a bad experience today so far was hopping in the deathmatch. It was just stupid. You like spawn in, run like 5 feet to spawn, and someone ops you. It's just like, come on, man. I don't want to get spawn killed. Couldn't even make it into B-ton in a few rounds without for our whole team pushed in. Counter-Strike just doesn't feel like a deathmatch kind of game to me. I don't know.
Terrorists win. Okay, let's go.
Ah, I didn't realize he pushed me. I wasn't sure if pulling out the op was a good idea, but I'm pretty sure we just massacred a bunch of dudes. Hell yeah. 15 and 5 right now. That's what I'm talking about.
Counter-terrorists win. Okay, let's go.
Just makes me feel like everyone's a fucking bot.
Bomb has been planted.
Thought I could have got more. Oh my god, the way he pre-fired me. Having so many people on Source, I would hope they would have more servers that were available to us. Man. $17 and 8. We're technically supposed to be done the stream at 11:30. It's supposed to be 9:30 or 11:30 because I don't have much flexibility. I'm just gonna have to get ready for the next stream and have lunch and then hop on Day of Defeat. I would like an hour, so I'll have to see. I'm 30,000th rank over 1 million people in the server though. 52 kills, 38 deaths, 1.36. 0.9 kills per minute. Oh my god. I didn't realize all of them were still that far. I thought they pushed up to A. I wish there was a way with display capture to increase the quality, but I don't really think there is. But I think display capture is just not meant, usually used for games. Window capture would handle games better, I think, but window capture doesn't pick up Counter-Strike source, hence why game capture probably doesn't. People always just write the most, like, offensive and random shit in chat. I just wrote cheesy curds. 18-9 right now. Which I'm pretty content with. Been live for an hour and almost 15 minutes. Time flies, it really does. What the hell is that guy doing? Just staring at a wall? Of course, he just sponges all those fucking rounds. How many hits did he just spun? 4 hits, only 48 damage. What was this, Call of Duty? There's a fucking herd of them. There's like 10 people pushing there. I took only a D because I need to save money so we can actually buy a good gun. I would love to get up on mid again. And get lucky and have them pushing mid. I wouldn't mind hopping in a zombie server for the end of the session. So maybe after another round or so I'll consider pulling out of here. This game we're supposed to be done in 10 minutes. If I push everything by an hour, we kind of get really tight schedule. If I somehow can eat, set up, and get back on in like 45 minutes instead of an hour, we might be able to push it. Maybe I'll push by 15 and we'll be in the middle. Instead of losing a half hour, we'll lose 15 minutes or so. It's disappointing because I only play this once a year, but it is what it is. I'm gonna try to have held these in the afternoon anyway. Kinda was late because I had to rush to get set up and set up all new stuff. Sacrifice some sleep to be here. Terrible spray and pay. Alright, I think I'm gonna leave. We're 20 and 13. That's what I'll take down for this session. Now what we're going to do is we're gonna see if we can find a zombie server. Looking for a ZM. So can I type ZM here? What if we go to 100? So we're going to download the map Office Attack. Yeah, we're about an hour and 20 in, and since I have to cut, pretend I meet in the middle and I cut 15 minutes per stream instead of a half hour. It's actually probably the best idea. It's got 15 minutes per stream. We got to hit an hour 45 and we're already at an hour 20. We got 25 minutes in zombies. I would have spent, 30 minutes of a 2-hour session in zombies at least. Last time I think we did a whole hour, so sometimes you just need some chill modes, if you know what I mean. I'm not going to track KD during this, so I guess we can kind of get an idea of how I did. See, 35, 39. Seems like I have 59. I'll go over the KDs again later on, but seems I went 59 and 52 on our first session back in Counter-Strike Source in a long time. And that's because I'm counting that shitty deathmatch experience that I had. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Nah. I spawned into an active match, so we got screwed. What? I swear this map feels a little bit familiar. Remember there was like an office map I played zombies on back in the day. Back when this was new, we spent hours on this just having fun. Shout out to Prakar if you can hear me over all this gunfire. That's ridiculous. What if people just go AFK? Oh my god. Couldn't even get in position, dude. I see why people just sit in the corner and don't do much else. Just gonna read that on the wall, but I'm pretty sure it's an offensive meme. So let's not read it. So I know you're playing video games. Anything you guys see on this channel is out of my control. that sense. I can't control what people are spraying on the walls in the game. That's why I don't go to in-game comms, because it's just so toxic. The hell? It's Harley Quinn.
You take the point.
Why does it see shadows through the floor? Nah.
Fire in the hole. Taking fire. Need assistant. Enemy spotted. Affirmative. Negative. Front. Roger that. Enemy down. Fire in the hole. Sector clear. Enemy spotted. Enemy spotted. Fire in the hole. You take the point. Enemy, you take the point.
We're just sure you're gonna camp back in this room. This zombie map is alright. Got about 15 minutes left anyway. I'm trying to mitigate loss here today. Normally wouldn't stream so early, but it's the only way to fit 2 streams. And even though I tried to be on time, I was late anyway, so 15-minute loss on this one, 15-minute loss on the other one should put me in a good spot. Again, we're not tracking KD during zombie mode. I'll do another round of zombies. I don't feel like going back to competitive play. We had 3 legit matches, one which is that stupid death match I left, but I letting it hurt my KD anyway, so I still did good, regardless of it. Oh god, what the hell's going on? Everyone just throwing nades. The hell?
Okay, let's go. Team, fall back.
I guess that was the pregame lobby.
Need backup.
No, of course.
Reporting in. Affirmative.
Oh, we got him. And I can't control memes, pictures posted in the game. I don't think there's anything that's like hardcore red flag, but there's definitely been some borderline stuff seen around.
Terrorists win. Negative. Roger. Okay, let's go.
Shit. Whoever has that Harley Quinn skin either is a like a mod for the server or paid for that. We're holding it down up here. Oh god, it's so loud. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Shout out to Tubby and chat if you can hear me over all this gunfire. I'm in zombie mode right now, it's absolutely ridiculous. Personally, I'm a Counter-Strike Source is one of my favorite. But I've kind of adapted to CSGO. But definitely really enjoy Source. I was surprised to see there's over 3,000 people on it right now. When I checked earlier today. Let's see. I'm gonna do like one more round. I was only aiming for an hour 45 because I wanted to do 2 hours, so we're running a half hour late today, and we still have another stream a day defeat source to hold to start off TGS PC Week 2023. So. This guy really has an off. Reloading. Oh my god. Oh, we got through. I knew we weren't gonna hold there very long with like 3 people, one of which had a fucking op. I never played this map elsewise. This is crazy. I had fun playing today. I might hold this again in the fall. So we have PC Week 2023 in the summer, as of right now. And then I'm thinking in the fall, sometime like September, October, I'll do another special week on the channel. We're only going to lose 15 minutes today off this instead of a half hour, but wouldn't mind getting 15 more minutes in. Nah, it's not good. Get him off! Alright, I messed up. Alright, come on, mofos, what are you doing? I don't know this map at all, so I don't know where the hell. Oh god, it's pitch black. Hell yeah. Just got a bunch of them. Yeah, cover me and. Hello. Where are we on the stream? 11:42. I definitely gotta get going. Stream clock, we should be About an hour 45 in. Hour 40. Better than none.
Enemy spotted. Enemy down.
It's my last round. Then I'll be going over KD for the session. And we'll call it a day. And then during the break, I gotta have lunch. Set up for day of defeat Source. Yep, they're all up there. The hell? It's so loud. Alright, you gonna let me through, bro? It's kind of just stupid. We can't do anything. Wow. Did not expect that. Door just slammed on my head. So we get for pushing. It's only 50 seconds left and then we're done for today. At least for Counter-Strike Source. I'll be on day defeat Source around 12:30, maybe 12:45, 1 at most. For another hour and a half to 2 hour session. That'll be strictly PvP though. I don't believe they have zombie mode on day of defeat. Oh god. I died. Man, pretty sure they stopped me from getting in there. Dude, I was on their team. That's it for me. Alright. We can probably just quit. Alrighty, so seems like everything's looking good. Again, we had to use display capture for this instead of game capture, which is disappointing. But elsewise, it was a pretty fun session. And I wish I would have been able to get the full 2 hours in, but we did about an hour 45, so I'm going to call it here because I was supposed to be live in 45 minutes. I'll probably make it an hour and get on Day of Defeat from 12:45 to 2:30. I have something I got to be at that's like an hour drive away at like 4 o'clock. Otherwise, we would have been playing all afternoon, which I would have absolutely preferred. But we got in most of the session. Yeah, an hour 45 out of 2 hours is what? Let's see. I'm just curious, math-wise. It is, let's see, hold on. Hour 45 is 105 minutes. So we got about 87.5% of the stream that I wanted to hold in, which is not bad at all. I'll go over our KD, and then we'll go from there. We had 4 actual PvP matches. I'm not counting zombies in my KD for obvious reasons. So first, I went 14-9. Then I accidentally quit the D-Dust lobby I was in, so we went back in, went 21-21. After that, so technically we had, what, 35-30. Then I tried a deathmatch on Dust 2. Swear I got spawn killed half the times I died, but went 4-9 because it was just atrocious to play. Then we finished up with D-Dust 2 on an actual normal server at 20-13. So those are the KDs I'm going to add up. I absolutely, I'm not going to add how I performed in zombies to my performance for the day. That's not a way to know how I did. So let me turn on numlock. So 14, 21, 4, and 20 puts us at 59 total kills for today. The amount of times we died, 9, 21, 9, 13, 52. So 59 and 52 for today's session. 59 divided by 52 is a 1.13 KD. So I'm pretty content with that. It means I did above average on my first time playing this in like a year. We play this like once a year on average. I may bring it back for if I do a throwback week in the fall, but I'm not promising nothing right now. We'll technically by the fall, CSGO would count as a throwback game because if CS2 drops over the summer as planned, you get the idea. But that's going to conclude our Counter-Strike Source TGS PC Week 2023 live stream. Again, I wish I held a full 2, but we're as close to it as I can get. I'm already pushing my limits here. But for actual PvP, 14-9, 21-21, 4-9, 20-13, for 59-52 for 1.13. With the zombies as well, it was fun, but doesn't count for my performance. Elsewise, let's go ahead and go through the outro. Sorry about that. So here's our schedule if you're interested. We do have Day of Defeat Source. It says 12:30, expect 12:45 or even 1 o'clock for an hour and a half to 2 based on when I get on. Tomorrow, I'm back to normal, back to work, unfortunately. Today's a U.S. holiday, so I had some leeway with it, but back to normal times for tomorrow. So we'll do CSGO around 4:30 tomorrow, and then plenty more streams. Monday through Sunday is all considered PC Week 2023. So, feel free to drop in. And as mentioned earlier in the stream, 100% of anything we make on YouTube is going to go to a charity. But after it processes, so maybe by like next Tuesday, I'll know the actual final numbers. But it's going to go to Hope for the Warriors charity. It's Memorial Day in the U.S., so I felt that was pretty fitting. Shout out to our supporters. I slacked on getting one of our people on here again, so I really got to do that. But shout out to main suit reviews across the board. Jay Smoke McMaster, membership super chat, BBT on Patreon, as well as Camp Surge on super chat. Appreciate the support. Otherwise, thanks for watching, like and sub. Glad the stream went well. I'll see you guys on Day of Defeat in an hour or so. Till then, peace out.